I'm going to demonstrate how to interact with the Reddit contracts deployed to the xDai chain using BlockScout. BlockScout's an open source, fully featured block explorer, and with it you can write to contracts and proxy contracts right from the interface. Let's get started with a claim function. First, we'll copy and paste the distribution contract address into the search bar. This will take us to the proxy distributions contract. And we can see transactions, code, and other features of the contract. We'll go to the Write Proxy tab. Next, we'll connect our MetaMask instance. We've imported an address for demo purposes, and we can see that it's connected. I'll refresh the page to remove the button here. If you need to connect your MetaMask instance to the xDai chain, see our video on bridging where we'll show you the RPC connection info. Next, we'll go right to the claim function. This is how a user claims their monthly distribution. We enter in the round. There can only be one claim per round. Enter in the account, the karma, which determines the point distribution, and the signature. Behind the scenes, the signature would be populated by a connected account. As you can see, the gas fee is set to 0. If it's not, you can edit the gas fee to 0. These are all whitelisted transactions, and none of them will require fees. All right, let's view the results. We can go to the MetaMask Activity tab and click on the transaction and follow this link to the details page on BlockScout. So we have about 53 T-moons claimed based on the karma formula. If we scroll down, we can see the parameters we entered into the transaction and the result of the token minting. Okay, let's try a subscription transaction. We'll copy and paste in the subscriptions contract address and go to Write Proxy again. We'll scroll down to the subscribe function and put in the same address that we're connected to with MetaMask. We want the caller's address to match the subscribe address. And we enter 1 for automatic renewal. Click Write. Again, we confirm the transaction with 0 gas price. And let's check the result. We go to the Activity tab in MetaMask, click on the transaction, and then click the link to get to BlockScout. We can see the subscription is processed and 100 tokens have been burned. And this sets the subscription timestamp when we call this function. Since we send it to renewable, the subscription can be renewed with the renew function. I'll skip over demoing burns and transfers here. The process is identical. We enter in the contract address and the appropriate parameters. A couple quick notes. For burns, we'll enter an OX address in the user data field for the burn. And in the amounts field, we'll enter in 18 decimals to account for way. Back in our wallet, I'll manually transfer a few moons to an account to show the process. I'll send 100 T-moons to another one of my accounts. And we can see here that the gas price is set pretty high. So I can edit this to 0 for transfers. And this is perfect because I don't have any xDai in my wallet. So we switch to 0, click Next. And after a few seconds, we see that we've sent our moons to another address. All for no gas fees. One more thing with moons. If they're not showing in your wallet, you can add them as a custom token. You just copy in the address and the rest will auto-populate and add the token to see it in your list. So that's it for a quick run through for interacting with Reddit contracts on xDai using the BlockScout Write Proxy feature.